integrating Selenium WebDriver with our Maven project. Okay, so let's go back to our project in VS Code. I went ahead and closed all the tabs from the previous video, so now I have a clean workspace. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the pom.xml. Okay, this is an XML file. We'll talk a little bit more in detail about what an XML file is later, but let's discuss what a pom.xml is for a bit. So in a Maven project, the pom.xml file is a crucial component. POM stands for Project Object Model, and it is an XML file that defines the configuration, dependencies, and build settings for a Maven project. It serves as the central configuration file for the project. So I don't expect you to understand all this complicated terminology, but in short, the pom.xml is the heart to a Maven project. Why is that? Why is it the heart of a Maven project? Well, because we specify a lot of important information, properties, dependencies, plugins, and so on. This is the information needed for our Maven project to run, to compile, to build, and so forth. Okay, now we will talk more about all of this stuff in detail later. Okay, so I have more information here on the pom.xml. The type of Maven project we created was with the structure of the Maven archetype, Maven Quick Start archetype, if you remember. And if you see this layout here, okay, you know that we have a pom.xml. Here is on top, but ours is on the bottom. The location doesn't matter. But what is nice to see is that the SRC folder here, as we discussed, has an SRC, has a main folder and has a test folder. Okay, and the main folder has a Java folder, and the test folder also has a Java folder. And then we can go ahead and create a package, and then any classes in those directories or those packages. Okay, so you can come here to the Maven website, learn more about a Maven project, learn more about Maven, and so forth. All this information, by the way, is being retrieved from the Maven, the Apache Maven website here. Okay, so to integrate Selenium, it's going to be fairly easy. I'm going to go to this tab here. I went on Google and I typed in Maven Central Repository. So you want to go ahead and do this, and then you want to click on the link that says nvnrepository.com. Okay, so I'll go ahead and click on Central Repository. Then once we are here, we'll talk a bit about what a Maven repository is in a bit. I'm going to go here, and in the search bar, you want to type in Selenium Java, okay, because I'm using Java, and then you want to click on the first option that says Selenium Java. Okay, so I'll go ahead and click on this, and then I'll go ahead and scroll down a bit where you see version here. I want to integrate the latest version of Selenium. At the time of this video, I'm going to integrate Selenium version 4.10.0. Okay, if you see a later version, integrate that latest version. Okay, the later version. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on 4.10.0, and then once you're here on this page, I'm gonna scroll down a bit where it says Maven. I'm just gonna click on this. Everything would highlight. If it doesn't, you can just copy everything like this. Okay, and I'm going to right click and copy. Okay, now you may want to pause this video and follow steps carefully because you want to make sure you do everything correctly here. So I'm going to go back to VS Code. Okay, and actually let me go back real quick. I want to show you that what I copied here was a dependency. We'll talk about what a dependency is in just a moment, or possibly in the next video. So you want to go ahead and copy all of this, but this dependency, we need to paste it in the pom.xml of our project. So I'm going to come here to the pom.xml, and if you click on pom.xml for the first time, you'll probably see it starting from line 1. You want to scroll down to the dependencies section right here. Okay, this dependencies section starts with you can see the open tag, and here's the closing tag. Okay, so in XML, everything is actually organized in open and closing tags. Okay, this dependencies here is the open tag, and the closing tag to dependencies is right here. You'll see that it starts with an anchor tag, / and then the same name as this tag here. In between here though, you see that we already have a dependency. Okay, that dependency is called JUnit. Okay, that's the name of this dependency here that's already here by default. I'm not going to delete it, we'll leave it here for now. But what I'm going to do is after this dependency here, I'm going to hit enter a couple of times. And again, I'm still in the dependencies section here. So I'll go ahead and paste what I copied like this. Okay. Now I'm going to Control Z. I want to show you something. I'm not pasting this inside dependency. I'm pasting this inside dependencies. Okay. This dependency is already here. So I'm going to paste the next dependency right here. I'm going to do Control V. Okay. And you'll see this dependency here. Now I'll go ahead and format this. So actually you can do right click and click on format document, and then it'll fix your POM to look nice. Okay. So now we have two dependencies. We have this dependency JUnit here, and then we have this dependency right here, which is the Selenium Java dependency. This right here is just a commented line. Now this is how you comment out lines or comment out text or lines in XML files. You can delete it. I'm just going to leave it here. It's not really bothering anyone. But if you want to comment anything out, I mean, you can just either do anchor tag, exclamation mark, and then hyphen hyphen, and then you want to add the closing tags like this, and in here type in whatever comment you want. Okay, that's how you would add a comment to the XML file. But I'm going to go ahead and delete this, and this comment here is just showing what where we got this dependency from. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on File, Save All. You may see this little pop-up come up that says a build file was modified. Do you want to synchronize the Java class path configuration? Just click on Always, and we can get rid of that. Okay, now go ahead and save your changes. Okay, once you save your changes, then everything should be good, but don't forget to save. Okay, in the next video we are going to talk about what dependencies are. We're going to talk about what the Maven central repository is and so forth. But go ahead and do this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.